We're at Zion National Park today and it's sunrise. We got here right away.
But it's already super busy. We're gonna go wait for the shuttle bus, but there's a super long line.
It's like a 20-minute wait. The buses haven't even started yet. And we're gonna go explore. We're Karin and Jeremy, an average couple with average jobs and limited vacation time. When we take trips, we have 1 or 2 weeks, 3 if we're lucky, and we want to see and do as much as possible when we travel. Join us as we maximize our vacation time on Mapping It. We made it to the Temple of Sinawava. We're hiking the road to the Narrows. We're not going in because we're not prepared for that, but it's so beautiful. We hiked the 1-mile Riverside Walk trail to the beginning of the Narrows. It's a nice easy path that's paved for a 1/4 mile, and as you might expect, the scenery is fantastic. We made it to the entrance of the Narrows. From here, if you have the proper gear, like waders and waterproof shoes, you can walk the river behind us for miles and miles. We hiked back to the Temple of Sinawava and took the shuttle bus to Big Bend. We're at Big Bend at Zion National Park, and behind us is White Throne. And then up here is Angel's Landing, and you can hike this, but it's closed today. Our original plans for the day were foiled because Angel's Landing was closed for trail maintenance. It's a pretty dangerous hike that has become very popular in recent years. It's gotten so busy that you now have to apply for a permit to hike it, and it's a lottery system, so even if you apply, you might not get the permit. We got back to our car and drove through the Zion Mount Carmel Tunnel to the trailhead for the Canyon Overlook Trail. This is a really popular trail, and it's very hard to find parking. This has got to be the sandiest mountain hike we've ever done. It's a little bit slippery.
Yep.
We made it to Canyon Overlook at Zion National Park.
As you can see behind us, there's not much of a view.
This trail is really interesting, even though it's very short. It's only about a 1/2 mile to the viewpoint and a mile round trip. The elevation gain is 163 feet. Halfway through, there's a really cool cave that you get to explore. There's even a little boardwalk and plenty of guardrails because it's a precarious drop-off.
It was a little difficult to figure out parking for this hike, but if you come from the east, it's a little easier.
And we recommend bringing hiking poles because the sand underneath your shoes can get a little slick. Definitely wear hiking shoes because they'll give you a little more traction on the slick rock. We hiked back to our car and began the drive to our next destination, making pit stops along the way to check out some nice views.
We're at the Checkerboard Mesa in Zion National Park.
And you can really see the checkerboard effect with the snow.
To their private penthouse suite, yeah, now I got the key. Rooftop pool, got a heli on speed. Ocean view from the highest peak. I'm complete, oh, I want this to stay. Please don't go away. Yeah, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me, cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me, cause I'm gonna be on break.
We're on our way to Bryce Canyon. We're stopped at Dixie National Forest, and it's very windy. It's ridiculous. Dixie National Forest is massive, covering almost 2 million acres, and it's the largest national forest in Utah. you can start to see some of the incredible rock formations that this part of Utah is known for.
Yeah, I can't say no when I'm this free. Don't wanna go home or I can't sleep. Weather's so nice, only got good vibes. Yeah, we here chillin'.
We just arrived at Bryce Canyon National Park. We're gonna go in, get our national park pass, and check out what there is before sunset. After picking up our national park pass and talking to a park ranger about trail conditions, we headed to Sunrise Point. There are a lot of great lookout points scattered all around Bryce Canyon, so just take your pick. We're at Bryce Canyon National Park, and behind us, we have a great view of some hoodoos. Hoodoos are rock formations that look like tall pillars. They can range in height from 10 feet tall to 10 stories tall. We were there around sunset, which isn't the best time to visit Bryce Canyon, because when you're looking at the canyon, the sun is setting behind you. But because the canyon faces east, almost any overlook along the canyon rim is a great location for watching the sunrise.
Are you feeling inspired?
We're at Inspiration Point at Bryce Canyon, so you better get inspired. After checking out some additional viewpoints, we called it a day. Hi, we're at endlessly long wait, right? Up here, you can barely see.
Which
No,
way? This way?
It's Angel's Landing.
Oh, look at cactus. Ouch.
I
don't want to do this. We're gonna check out, right? Are you feeling inspired?
We're at Inspiration Point at Bryce Canyon, so
God. Are you feeling inspired?
because this view is inspiring.